Hey guys, it's me, Monstix here, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to be giving you guys my opinion slash review of Call of Duty Ghosts. And I've been playing this for a while. I've played a lot of Call of Duties for a while now. I started MBU 2, played the shit out of that game. I think I've totaled prestige to total about 9 times in that. For me, that's pretty impressive. This is me live. Oh shit. This is me playing it live, so, because Call of Duty Ghosts doesn't seem to have a theater mode type of thing. And, so yeah. I have to play this live, record it for you guys live, but, yeah, my opinion on this video, on this game, I should say, is that it's great and all, but there's a lot of things wrong with it. You may have heard this from a lot of other people. You may have heard it from Optic. You'll hear a lot of my opinions. I agree with Optic on a lot of their opinions as well. So I'll be stating those opinions. So if you watch the Optic guys, just hang in with me. I have a few differentiating opinions as well. But this game is insane. It is so hard. If you don't have the jump on someone and someone else has a jump on you, you're most likely dead. There's no refusing it. You're gonna die. It is like see just like that. I just hop over and I don't even get a chance to know the dude's there and I'm dead. It's insane how hard it is to do this. It's honestly, like I said, probably the hardest Call of Duty. There's multiple reasons for that. One of those reasons is
enemy SATCOM spotted.
that this game you die so flippin' fast. It's insane. Like the fact that I got out of that dead is beyond me. And then I just shoot the dog like crazy and it doesn't die and it just marauders me. And if you against multiple people, you're gonna die, most likely, because of the sole fact that most of these guys are really good.
Light of hand.
Give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to focus here. So essentially, yeah, you're most likely gonna die. It's insane. So give me a second here. I need this go. You can die so fast. These maps are so large that it's sometimes hard to find people, especially in like this game that I'm playing now. Current. Players have basically sanctioned areas as to this is where we go, and this is where we're gonna fight. Essentially, like there's this mutual agreement that we don't even have to talk to each other, and we're just that's where we go. And you know, people sometimes try finding the ways around it, and then you know, it's a game essentially. It's like almost every other Call of Duty, but you know, we're trying to compensate for that. And I heard rumors, I'm not sure about it, but I heard rumors for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, they're making it 9v9, not 6v6 anymore, and that was tailored accuracy. But they're making it 9v9, so the big maps make sense then. But still, I honestly don't think they should have gone that way and done it that way, where they're essentially leaving the Xbox 360 edition and giving it a big fuck you, the current gen, and just saying, oh, we're going to focus on the next gen and not even worry about the current gen. That's essentially what I feel like they're saying with this game right now. If they make a lot of differences between Xbox One and 360 edition, my opinion on the game will be increased and made better because of that. But as of right now, I don't really like it at all. I do like it. I'm going to make this easy for you. So the pros of this, I'll start out with the positives because I'm an optimist. At times, but at times, but the pros of this game, there's not many. It's definitely forcing my hand and trying to get used to ARs, so it's helping me increase that skill of mine, which I don't mind, but you know, I don't want to be forced to have to get used to using a certain type of weapon. I am very good with SMGs. You may notice from some of my Black Ops 2 games that I usually am. I'm also pretty good with ARs in that game, but this game is insanely difficult to get used to. You know, you're getting killed from almost anywhere. You die so fast. Like, look at that. I know time to react whatsoever. It's insane. I'm just gonna go straight to cons because I can't even think of any pros right now. Cons. Maps too big. Maps are too big. So there's so few map selections and differences between like the maps. Like even if I notice with the map voting generator, it doesn't like give you a lot of different maps. It's usually the same ones. It's usually like this one, Tremors, I believe is what this is called, and a few others. It really doesn't give you much differences within your varieties of choice within the map voting itself. And I don't really like that because, you know, I want to be getting used to all the maps. Like, I was playing some private matches to get a little anger out. Get a little anger out, oh my god. To get a little anger out, and, there was maps on there that I didn't even know existed in this game. For the longest time, I thought there was just, like, 5 maps. Like, I knew there wasn't, but it just felt like that to me. That there was just, like, 5 maps. It's just like, this is insane. There shouldn't just be 5, like, seem like there's only 5 maps. Especially with the rotation. That shouldn't happen, that I get to that point where I just feel like that's happening. Another bad thing, SMGs got pretty much abandoned in this game. Like, if you look at them, I'm actually gonna get rid of this gun, I don't really like it too much, once I get 8 squad points. But if you look at the SMGs, you have the Brazen. I don't like that, I don't like those two. The Vector is pretty okay. The Vepr, that just doesn't look like a good one. That looks more like an AR, but still has the bad one. The K7, some people are good with it. Like, it's basically like an MP5, but I don't like it in this one. The only really good SMG that's really reliable is the MTAR X. But that costs 9 squad points, so, you know, where you want to spend money on these. Do not get the ARX 160. It was not a good decision. Either you usually want these 3 right here, or this one. The default, and you want to unlock these 3 right here. The Remington, because it's very reliable, and it feels a lot like the ACR. Honey Badger, because it's just really good. And the MSBS, because it just melts everyone. So, that's just that part of it. I really don't like how they done that. And then the new snipers, they just feel weird. Like, I was using this earlier, and I was hitting them from the waist up. Like, some people define it waist as in, like, in certain areas, certain heights. But I was hitting them chest, and I still wouldn't kill them. It's just like, what? And then I saw people playing with the L115, and they were legitimately hitting them, killing them, yes, but sometimes they wouldn't, it would seem like they would be hitting them, but the bullet shell just goes whack and just doesn't even hit them, and it's insane. And like the marksman rifles, I think they were a great idea, because these are like guns you take your time with, and you can keep a scope on them if you want, but you can also take them off, and like I have. Shotgun's completely abandoned, and I don't mind that. The riot shield, you see nobody with it. Another big thing that I don't like about it is the fact that the combat knife is the primary. If you detach a secondary, you have no other gun. You have no knife, you have nothing. You just have your primary gun. And ARs have just been completely OP'd, and it's these 3 along with this one. These 4 guns are going to be the most popular 4 guns you'll see. Guaranteed. You'll run into them. LMGs, the chainsaw was a pretty stupid gun for them to have in this game. Like, honestly, it's basically like a bit nerfed minigun. Is essentially what I feel like the chainsaw is. I haven't really used them, haven't seen them being used too much, but honestly, I really don't like those ideas. Another big thing, this is for me, but you have to purchase your more loadouts. That's stupid to me. I don't think you should have to. I like to create the soldier aspect of this, where you can, you know, change your gender. That's a big thing that I like. You can change all this, and I think that's pretty cool that you can do that. But beyond that, I don't really like this game that much. It just doesn't seem like the game that you should. No, it just doesn't seem like Call of Duty. It's totally different. And another big thing is, like, since you guys know, my clan was looking to go competitive and goes to some tournaments. I'm not thinking about doing it anymore because all we know is search and destroy, and that's only in private matches. So we really can't practice that in these game types. None of these other game types, team deathmatch, never would be in competitive. Cranked, maybe, but the spawns are too random, and they don't like. And there's no penalty for you blowing up, except for you get a deck towards yourself. Nobody cares about that, not unless you're the Slayer. Blitz, it's essentially just a run for the next goal. It does. That's just stupid. There's no real tacticalness in it. It's just it's gonna get very campy. It's gonna get very boring. So competitive would not have it. Search and rescue. There's search and destroy. There's no reason to put search and rescue in it. Infected, of course not. That's just one of those random game tips. Kill confirmed is just like team death. Domination. They're thinking about it. That's probably gonna be another one of the game types that they're gonna have to have. Those ones, of course, free for all would never be in it. Hunted, probably not. And team tactical wouldn't be because that's just a mixture. But domination is probably the only other possible one. But again, that could get very campy, very, very fast, and get very uninteresting to watch. So, yeah. And it's the maps. I'm gonna play another quick game here for you guys. But the maps are getting so big that the competitive team, the competitive MLG, is honestly thinking about making it 5v5 instead of 4v4. Now, that's a big deal for competitive in multiple ways. For some people, not really, because they have people in clans that would love to do it. But my way, not really, because most of us don't have a job. So not all of us can get the Xbox One or the 3, or want to get the Ghost for this one. So, like, I can see, especially for competitive teams, that being really harsh on them because, like, you set 4 people, now you have to find a 5th. Now, every competitive team, imagine this, every competitive team is now would have to search for one more player. For some competitive teams, unlike a lot of people would be lining up at the complexity, maybe sometimes space for some of them, for some people. But for some clans, that would be the hardest thing. For like my clan, we barely have a 5th person that would want to do this. And honestly, me, myself, and I, and most of my clan members and competitive team members agree with me here. We don't think we want to do this Call of Duty competitively. We don't feel as it's in our best interest to do it.
Detonation in 5.
Left fucker, he's gonna make me. On with that. But we don't feel like we want to do this game competitively, to be honest. I sometimes feel like I don't even want to play this game because of how annoying and how bad it is. So if they force a 5th person for a good competitive team, we won't be able to do anything competitively. That would be a bad situation for us. Some of our local tournaments would be okay with it because they already do like 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, but it's just one of those things that because what I was thinking when we go to the tournaments is we would have 4 of us into the 4-1, 3 of us into the 3-1, 2 of us into the 2-1, and they can win out the money that they do. So that's that. I honestly don't think this game is. They just threw the Call of Duty series out with this game. This game was supposed to be the savior of Call of Duty, and really all we can do is just thrash on it because how terrible it is. Like, I wish I could do something else than just complain about it. Like, I know you guys probably don't like enjoying me complaining about how it is, but really it's just not a good made game. It's the pros of it, now that I think of it, are it's an Infinity Ward game, so you have the guaranteed smoothness, the good hitboxes, all that, but they just made it so bad with the fact that they decided to essentially throw out what every competitive and normal person said about the game and how it can be improved, and just threw it out the window and said no. We're gonna make it different. And Infinity Ward really fucked up on this game, and it's bad that they did, because this game was supposed to be the savior for the Call of Duty franchise, and it's not. It's probably going to destroy the franchise. Treyarch next year, I'd say this with every Call of Duty player that ever existed, make the next Call of Duty so great, no one will leave the Call of Duty franchise and you'll gain more people. Because I tell you, if you don't, you're the last stand for Call of Duty. End of story. If you make a bad game next year, Call of Duty is done. There will be 11 iterations if this one allows for it. But at this point, I'm not too sure about that. So yeah, that's my opinion on this game. Treyarch really needs you to come out strong next year with a good, really good game. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed what I have created for you guys. If you guys enjoyed my opinion, if you have your own opinions about the game, you can put them in the comments. Put a response video if you want. But yeah, so essentially put your opinions about what I've said. I don't think I covered it all. I don't want to keep going on and on and on and on and make this like a 30-minute video about it. But essentially that's the problem. Two big maps. They threw out the guns. They make you die too fast. The game modes aren't good at all. I just don't like it all around. Plus it's Infinity War game, so it has smooth hitboxes, smooth movement, all that. But that's about it about the game. So yeah, guys, leave a like, subscription, favorite, put down your opinions in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscription. I just said that. I'm stupid. Alright, see you guys later. I'm stupid.